Hello, can you hear me? Kalimera. My name is Pavel Muntyan. I am the head of Box Animation Studio. Come on. And we were founded 10 years ago. It was in Moscow. And 4 years ago, we relocated here in Cyprus. So 40% of our being in the world, we spent here. But anyway, we're living here on this small island, and we are watching the trends, what's going on with intermedia. So I will try to explode your brains, and I think you will be very surprised what we are expecting next years. So during this period of time, during these 10 years, we've made more than 300 films, more than 15 hours of animation. And we are airing in more than 130 countries, in more than 30 languages. And at the same time, we are trying to be on the wave all the time. And I'm watch trending all the time because it's very important for us to be not in the backside, to be in the future. And what I'd like to outline, our business is very complicated. It's very hard to make animation because you have to spend a lot of time and a lot of money. To make one season of animation, it means 26, for example, 26 episodes of 11 minutes or 52 series of 5 minutes, 52 by 5, it's more than 3 hours of animation. And you will spend 2.6 million euro to make it, and you will spend 2.5 years or even more. And you will involve a lot of people all over the world. We have screenwriters in the United States. We make music in Canada. We make animators in Belarus, Russia, here in Cyprus. We have some animators in the United States, and so on and so forth. And you have to involve a lot of people to spend a lot of money. And only after that, you will know if you are successful with this project or not. If you are successful and you have, for example, very successful, you will return your investments in quite short time, maybe 5 years, maybe 6 years. And if you are not successful, you have to return them for 8 years. So it's very long business. So all the time we have the risks. Risks, and risks. And it's a problem. So what's happened with our industry during the last 10 years when we came there? In the very beginning, the screens were very small. And the normal size of the picture was pulsicam. It was 720 pixels horizontal line. During these 10 years, right now, in every shop, you can buy an Ultra HD TV screen, right? 8,000 pixels horizontal line. So it's more than 10 times bigger than it was. And if you use this TV screen, and you will show, for example, to your kid Tom and Jerry. So this stuff that was made several years ago, it's very old stuff. And you have to be on the wave all the time, because what we do now will be very old tomorrow. And after several years, it will be impossible to watch it all, because it's too old. So you have to think something, what should we do next? And at the same time, it's really impossible to make the picture 80,000 pixels horizontal line for today, because there are no technologies to do this at all. So we have to think, what should we do with technologies and with our stuff? So there are several parts of the future, what we think will happen with entertainment and intermedia. The first is, we decided that the future of intermedia, of the films and cartoons, will be based on game engines. There are two players right now on the market, Unity and Unreal. It's very specific stuff, because for quite a long time, 20 years, we are playing the games, and we can see the picture that changes while we are pressing the buttons on the keyboard, right? And everything is changing, and we can see the shadows and lightings and so on and so forth. But there is no render at all. I suppose that everyone saw the film by Pixar, The Cars. The Cars they were rendering it for 2.5 years to make it for worldwide broadcasting. And for today, I would like you to suggest, when you will come home, to open YouTube and to watch the movie with the name Adam. This is the film There are 3 parts right now. You can find it online, no problem. And these 3 parts, they're rendering online at the same time you watch it. You can download the film, but this is not the film. This is not the video file. You can change everything. You can change the colors of everything. You will start it, and it will be replayed with your vision. And it doesn't matter what's the size of the screen, because this is digital content, completely digital content. This is about the screens. What about the stories? For today, we have artificial intelligence. We have neural networks, right? But the stories, we still use the same stories that were written 500 years ago. So we think, the company that will make some solution for neural networks to write down the scripts based on Holy Bible, all social negotiations with people you can find there. For example, Shakespeare, because everyone knows that Shakespeare wrote everything. Greek mythology, stories that we have in books for the last 300 years, for example, and the films that we have from the very beginning of 20th century. And in total amount, you will have all variants of what we can have in our life. So for today, any screenwriting is just mixing what we have already. And if neural network will be able to make good mix for you, and the game engine will be able to make a picture for you, you will have the result, your own film, made exactly right now, just for you, and any time keeping. What does that mean? For example, you have 53 minutes to go outside, and you said to your system, okay, I would like to watch, I have a 52 minutes sci-fi movie with me and Johnny Depp, the main role in this film, and with the girl with big boobs that you know that I like. And this story has to have a happy end, and this story has to have fights, and it should be quite speedy, and other terms. And the network will make a movie for you, exactly at this moment. And you can collect it and place it in the cloud. And there is no need to place the video file, the huge video file. You know how many video files we place on the cloud? Oh my God, because we have more than 30 languages and more than 300 films. It's a lot. And at the same time, you can watch not only your films. For example, you sit with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, and you can make your own film for both of you at the same time. Or you can not download, but to watch the film that was made, the best one that was made during the last year, or half year, or 1 month, or 1 hour ago. And you can share it. It's very simple to share because this is digital information. This is not a picture. This is just the program. The story was made by a program. The video was made by a program. And it doesn't matter what the tactical solution you have in your home, what the size of your TV screen. And you can change the story while watching it. So I think this is the future of our field and our industry. This is not good from one side because a lot of people will lose their work. But the smart guys who will take care about the scripts, who will take care about the technology, how to make the best shadows, the best lightings, the best render, and so on and so forth. The guys who will cloud it, and everyone who is in this industry, but it's just servicey. It's just the service. They will be super successful. And we will be, I mean, the artists and so on, probably not the ones who make this stuff, but the ones who are feeling that their own art is so specific. They will be probably outboard. So that's my story. Bit depressing.